Welcome to the last set of 4 questions in the Plan to Prosper account development methodology. This section on resource is essentially an inventory approach to ensure that you have, or are in the process of securing, the vital personal and business resources to support your ambitions in the account. In making sure you have the right products, people and support, and in ensuring you have the permission to commit the required resource, you will ensure you have the ability to deliver on the promises you will make to your target account. The availability of these resources may depend on the strength of your own internal network and your business case represented in other sections of your Plan to Prosper. These 4 key areas should, however, focus your attention. You may have little influence over the type and effectiveness of specific products and services on offer to your market. You will need to ensure that your own knowledge is up to date and that you are aware of how such information is promoted and through which vehicles it is publicised. Alternatively, you may be selling a product that is flexible at the edges and where you have an ability to tailor solutions to specific client needs. In this case, it is essential that you prepare a thorough brief and work with those that deliver an accurate specification to ensure you do not disappoint your customer. The question: do you have the products and services needed to support your ambition and/or the development resources to build the required solutions? Are these available or in development? The objective: having considered the critical needs and the sustainable mutual business value to ensure you have the necessary products, solutions and services in order to attain the sustainable mutual business value. And the criteria: 1. That you have agreed a sustainable mutual business value. 2. That you have identified your service and product requirements to attain the sustainable mutual business value. 3. That you have the required permissions to commit to fulfill any functional or service gaps. Your own internal network of virtual team members in, say, pre-sales and technical or specialist support areas should be keyed into your account plan so that they are always aware of their potential contribution to its success. Be thorough in your choice of people, as you can demonstrate huge value to your customer through the deployment of knowledgeable, proactive individuals who are able to add value to your customer's expertise through their expertise and attitude. Their attendance at formal key account reviews will be obligatory. The question: do you have the right people deployed in your virtual team with the skill sets required to achieve your ambition? The objective: to ensure you have the competency and skills needed to execute the Plan to Prosper. And the criteria: 1. You have documented the roles and responsibilities of those in the virtual team. 2. You have identified those people that you need in the virtual team. 3. You have identified the skills gap that exists between those you have identified and the needs of the plan. And 4. You have identified any training or recruitment needs. Beyond your own virtual team, the wider functions in your business will need to be made aware of the standards you are applying to the account development discipline and their potential role in helping you to maintain those standards. This will most likely involve you in some internal strife, which you can avoid if you are able to present a sound business case represented on your Plan to Prosper. All researchers and industry commentators agree that the single most destructive phenomenon in any key account development program is internal conflict in the supplier organization. It is important to be aware that this barrier is universal. It is across all industry types. Bringing your internal support teams into your key account strategy is vital for success. But you must manage the interaction between your sales activities and the demands placed upon those who offer the essential support for what you are doing. Cross-functional teamwork is a key skill for any organization to master, and yet true teamwork is really where there is a genuine interdependency in terms of delivering the final product, and it is the cross-functional effort that determines how well you do. Most issues in service arise when one department takes over responsibility from another. Make sure that at the heart of what you do is effective communication between your virtual team and your cross-functional colleagues. The question: do you have the necessary support to execute the Plan to Prosper? The objective: to ensure you have both sales management and cross-functional support that ensures you have the means to execute the Plan to Prosper. The criteria: 1. That you have documented and quantified the cost of the sales and cross-functional support you require to achieve your ambition in the Plan to Prosper. 2. That you have agreement from all relevant management for the products and resources needed. And 3. That the agreement is documented. Finally, in this set of 4 questions on the chapter on resource is the thorny issue of permission. This may sound like a cap-in-hand application for a right to breathe, but neglecting this aspect of key account development can have a seriously negative impact on your success. One clear example is that of any company's sales remuneration strategy, where the reward systems must be aligned to the expectation of the relatively long gestation period associated with key account development programs. Consistent exposure of your plan to prosper and its strong representation of mutual value will ensure that there are no surprises to discourage your senior execs from continuing their moral and financial support. The question: do you have the required executive sanction to pursue your ambition? The objective: to ensure you have the appropriate authority to pursue your sales opportunities, and the milestone plan in order that you have the necessary backing to invest funds and resources in pursuit of your ambition. And the criteria: that you can detail the key sales opportunities and milestone objectives. 2. That you have determined the resources required and the cost of pursuing these objectives. And 3. That you have documented evidence that you have the permission to commit the resources to achieve the objectives. Take a visit now to the chapter on sales methods software in this Plan to Prosper training program to see how we have recorded our activity and plans for our own fictitious customer. We have completed our run-through of the Plan to Prosper and hopefully given you a taste of how you can both work through an account plan and, just as importantly, retain the key, albeit unstructured information that will greatly help you in the future.